Hello everyone, this is Better from Better Wave. How you doing? How's it going? Welcome to this new live stream today on Friday, as always, on Better Wave. Hope everyone is doing well. Hope everyone is doing great, actually. Let me just, as always, let me know if you can hear me, and then let me just notify everyone on the Discord that we're live. So we're gonna take a look at, as always, whatever you guys want to, as well as the main indices, main markets, crypto market, forex market, etc. But yeah, so let me just notify everyone on Discord we're live. So live right now here. And then we can get started and take a look at some instruments. There we go. Awesome. Great. All right, so yeah, here we have the Dow Jones. So I'm gonna just open up some tabs first, and then we can get started. In the meantime, people can join us. As always, let me know if you have questions. I'll be happy to answer them. So crypto market a bit down today, but not quite a surprise. And then let's get some stocks here. Do have some interesting things going on here. But yeah, let me get some pairs or gold down. It's interesting. There we go. And what else? And also one for stocks as well, which is never, so always a good thing. There we go. One for, yeah, let's see here. There we go. Apple going down. But yeah, guys, if you have questions, just let me know. Let me just also type it here. Ask me anything to analyze. There we go. On, let's pin it. Great. Perfect. And what else have we got here? Great. So I notify everyone in Discord. So yeah, we're ready to go. Good to go. Perfect. So yeah, Apple here moving pretty much as expected. We broke through this previous area of resistance, which is a good thing if we are looking for further upside. And just bring down the brightness of my monitor as always. So right now, if we zoom in, we zoom closer, I can take a look here at how it looks like we could have a 1 and 2 of some degree. So we nearly missed 0.1618 of C against A, which is, it's good. So we can now delete the box here, which that's what the box represented. And now it looks like we will see downside. Again, it looks like 3 down, 3 up. And we should get 5 down into a C. Now, if we want to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 5, 3, 4. It could be a 1, 2, something like this, and then 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3, 4, 5. Makes sense. There we go. Let me know if you have questions, by the way. And now for wave C, obviously, I'm sure many of you want to know. We want to know. I mean, I guess we can expect to fill this gap, which is almost filled, and we could target even here, down here. Wouldn't be surprised. It looks like. Let me see. It looks like 2, 3, 4. I'm not sure to count this as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 because of wave 4, too large compared to wave 2. So it could be more of a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's something I would like to see. Let me know if you have questions. Let me know what you think. And obviously, let me know if there's anything I can help you and take a look at. I'll be happy to do so. So that was Apple. On the Dow Jones, which on the Discord we do share trading ideas. I did share a few times back a short on the Dow, and let me just. I should also have the. What did I share? I don't think. Can't remember if I shared the. Might have not. Okay, that's my bad. But basically, we're looking for. It's all recorded on the Discord. Looking for the downside here, which we're getting. So I expect just to break this point here, break this low, and then pull back higher. A regular A, B, C, to then see upside. That's what I'm looking for. The Dow Jones has been leading the upside. So industrials have been the leading sectors. And yeah, as you can see here, we're just bouncing around the 200 EMA. We did cross 200 EMA here, 20 and 200, so blue line, red line, which is oftentimes a sign of reversal. So we could expect for their upside. So we're just gonna have to see. Another interesting chart is the Turkish index, which I've been following again. Potential 1, 2, and then again a 1, 2. Yeah. So yeah, if I'm correct, we should expect upside. Otherwise, it could turn into more of a sideways movement, down and then up. That's also possible. But overall, it looks like we could expect further upside, mainly because we have a 3 move down. Initial move down was a 3 wave move, 3 ways to trend on May. So yeah, we could expect further upside. As always, let me know if you have questions. Let me know if there's anything you want to take a look at. I'll be happy to help you guys out if I can. So the S&P, the S&P has been more complicated than both the Nasdaq and the Dow Jones. So I'm still not sure whether this is true. It looks different than Nasdaq, more of a 1, 2. But again, we'll see. what's gonna happen. The more bullish one for now is the Dow Jones. Whereas, yeah, you can see the DAX is almost back to the all-time high levels, actually. So quite a sharp recovery on the European markets. I mean, at least the German, whereas Euro stocks also obviously recovered quite quickly. So yeah, we're gonna see on that side. Let me know if you have questions. Let me know if there's anything else I can help with. We're gonna take a look at. I mean, gold's been moving as expected. We're gonna get divergence, but we're just getting further downside. Which is what I was expecting this, but it's starting to be a bit more downside than I would want to see. If you look for equality in terms of size of 2 against 4, we passed that. Not by much, but we passed it. So this is a time where I would like to start seeing some support. But also this move down in potential wave 4 is quite sharp. So that's not ideal, as wave 2 was already sharp. So I was looking for more of a sideways correction in wave 4 to alternate. And yeah, we'll see about that. But that's what I had in mind. I mean, that's what Elliott Wave says. And again, as long as we don't break this previous highs, we can still fall back lower. So as I said, so far this is a 3-wave move. So there's no real reason to be bullish. What else have we got here? USD CAD. Okay, it's more expected. Euro dollar moving lower as dollar. Okay, this is interesting. We did have a few counts on the dollar. I think we need to move on to the 4-hour chart. This is one, which is possible. And the other one is this one. Wave 5 completed and a lot of larger retracement, which could even be something like this point. 1, 2, something like this. This is also possible. Or else just ABC for wave 4. We'll have to see which one is going to play out. Obviously for this, I can't see. If we try to draw parallel trend channel, then yeah, we broke through it. So I guess we'll have to see. But I mean, I wouldn't be surprised actually if it was this one playing out. But yeah, we'll see. As always, if you have questions or if there's anything I can help you with, just let me know. Anything you want to take a look at. Oil moving as expected. Still looks like we could be in this triangle. But yeah, just moving sideways. It's actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which is what I've been forecasting for quite some time now, especially as oil keeps moving sideways. Then Then Bitcoin, yes. Here in Bitcoin, we basically have this potential 5-wave move. Which now looks like we're getting some sort of a flat. It looks like we had A, B, and now down for C. So this might actually just be wave A. So yeah, so this is possible. And then here we could have an A, B, C. For wave A, bounce in B, down in B. Forgot where it was. Awesome. So this is possible. I barely broke through this, and again, I think I said it last time around as well. Regular TA, many would argue this is some sort of head and shoulder pattern. So this could induce, lots of traps or stuff, but I guess we'll find out what's gonna happen. But so far that's what's happening. We crossed here too on the daily chart, 220 MA. Once again, 200 is the purple line, 20 is the red one. And now it looks like we're going back to try to seek for a retest on the 200 MA, which is a purple line. So yeah, this move down is expected. If you look at it, we peaked here with a strong RSI divergence, which could indeed signify this was a wave 3 top. This was wave 303. Here we top wave 3. ABC down after 5. So the count appears to be clear, which doesn't mean it's correct, but at least in a way it makes sense. That's for sure. But then at the end of the day, we'll see what's happening. Yeah, let me know if you have questions, as always. Let me know if there's anything I can help you with. Let me just have a sip of water, and yeah, let me know if you have any questions or anything you want to take a look at. Hello there. Thanks for joining. Then what do we have? Yeah, I'm taking a look here. Solana, Polkadot. Let's see, Ethereum. Well, let's see, Ethereum a bit different. But I mean, yeah, it could still be the same. This cannot be wave 1. I mean, it could be just like Bitcoin. And then that being 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is also possible. yeah, it looks like we could have something like this, very similar to Bitcoin. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in wave 3, A, B, C for wave 4, up in 5, and then again now we get the downside. Yes, yeah, that's possible. Yeah, it's good that I mentioned it. The difference that I see between Bitcoin and Ethereum is that in the other account of ETH, it looks to me like this was we bought them earlier, June of 2022, whereas on, let me just open another tab. Just open another one. Whereas on just a second. Whereas on Bitcoin, we bought them in November. So as you can see here, this Ethereum. So we bought them later, and this can be counted as a 1, 2. Obviously, this couldn't, and this looks to be wave 1. It could be wave 1 of something. This could be wave 1 of 3, as you said. So, which is also, if we take a look at the ratio ETH to Bitcoin, we are seen as a 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we're moving sideways. Now this could be a 1, 2, looking for potentially one last tiny move lower and then upside. Or it could be a sideways wave 4 and then look for upside. So obviously ETH against Bitcoin means that Ethereum would outperform Bitcoin, therefore percentage wise move more aggressively to the upside, which of course it would make sense to our account because we're expecting a wave 3. A third of a third. So we should see that massive massive pump. So I guess we're gonna have to see that. Once again, here we bottom, we topped with strong outside divergence, which is nice. And here on the weekly, what else? Yeah, on the weekly, as you can see here, we're right around the 200 EMA. Yeah, you could also, obviously, on the fundamental point of view, that also supports the idea of Ethereum outperforming Bitcoin, for sure. And obviously, here looking at the technicals, you can Elliott Wave, it just confirms that. Yep. Well, yeah, I have any questions, anything you want me to take a look at it, guys, just ask. But yeah, here on the weekend, then on the daily, yeah, again, right around 220 EMA. So yeah, we're in a very delicate zone right now, and we're gonna have to see what's gonna happen, I guess. But we can only try to predict up to a point. Then what else have we got? We talked about this. About gold. Let's look at some other major stocks. Let's see. What else have we got? Well, just thinking of Let's see. See if we have any questions. March could be a bit bloody though. Oh, I guess we'll find out. I guess we'll find out when we. I guess we will. Oh, thank you. Appreciate that. Yeah, any questions, anything you want to take a look at, just ask. But yeah, thanks. It means a lot. No, usually there's many more people on Friday, so not sure why there aren't as many today. But yeah. Might have forgotten to notify everyone I had yesterday. Yeah, this was expected. This on Amazon looks like the freeways move to the upside, so the expect downside there. Oh, okay, for sure. American Steel. There we go. I see lots of sideways. Oh yeah, so not the best looking one, I'd say. Yeah, it looks like lots of wave threes. So I wouldn't be surprised if you were to move lower. So by looking at this, let's say we count this as 5. I'll just say that on 2. I don't know. Let's even. Let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The degree is not important. This looks like A, B, C. With that kind of what comes before that. Now, is do you say then this looks like A, B, C. So it's not a real trend, so it's not easy to count using a wave. But I would expect to move lower from there, which I do understand it's a weekly chart, but yeah. So it looks like you might be in this. Maybe one last move higher. One last move higher. Let's see. But yeah, that's what I would expect short term. But I will be just careful because I wouldn't be surprised to see downside. Okay, volume profile is here. Yeah, I mean, if you have questions on that. Yeah. I mean, or any of you guys, just let me know if there's anything you want to take a look at, anything you want me to analyze. Could be in a B now. Could be in a B now. What do you mean by that? Could be. What do you mean by could be in a B? Could we be in a B? I'm a bit confused. Sorry, I'm a bit confused. But also this would be. Sorry, A, B, C. Didn't label it all the way through, so I understand might be confusion. But yeah, if you could just expand on that, I'm a bit confused. My bad. But yeah, so let's. Yeah, just let me know if I can be of any help. I was just a bit confused. And yeah, any of you guys, let me know if there's anything you want me to take a look at. Oh God, I know. See you not going to team. Maybe we have an uptrend. Wave C. What do you mean by I don't? What do you mean by that? Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm a bit confused. I mean, overall, I expect a potential on either move higher, and then I wouldn't be surprised to see downside. And if we do get downside, then we could get upside. We could get upside, but one step at a time. It's quite pointless to try to forecast too much ahead. A 5. Do you mean this 5? Or which one? Also, meantime, any of you guys, if you have anything to ask, anything you want to take a look at, just ask. That's what I'm here for, or any question. We can take a look at anything. We're here taking a look at United States steel car with 5 and yeah, as you said, 5 here and then A, B, C. That's what I would expect, and we could be in wave C of B, more specifically, so in wave 4 of C of B, as labeled. that's something I wouldn't be surprised of. Yeah, I did take a look at. Oh, let's see what would be it. Yeah, I mean this. Don't mind where I put this. So my so the way I see it is where we see would be is at this point in time is quite useless because I could be wrong. So we could just skyrocket here. It's possible. We can always be wrong. So yes, what I would do is what I usually do once we get a sign that this potential wave B is completed and we start zooming lower, then I measure what you see compared to wave A and try to look for an estimate. So yeah, that's so. Let me know if you have questions. We did take a look at Bitcoin and basically we just said that it looks like we're having this 1, 3, 4, 5. And here we could have this A, B, C for potential wave A and then upside in B, down for C. So it could take quite some time. But it looks like this 5-wave move could be completed and now we're looking for downside. Whereas on similar situation on Ethereum, however on ETH, the difference is that this is not it looks like we bottomed in June, whilst on Bitcoin we bottomed in November. So I do expect Ethereum to outperform Bitcoin in the long term. I mean, following months, because that's also, if you look at the ETH to Bitcoin ratio, which we did, it's set up for further upside. So that's why. Let me know if you have questions, any specific question, or let me know, guys, if there's anything I can help you with. Yeah, let me know. Have it help. Or yeah, anything you want to take a look at. That 20. So you're saying, can there be a possibility where which 25,200, okay, is I don't know. If you're talking about this wave 3, I don't know, because I mean, you would need to look for with this wave 3 to be something like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think that this looks much better. I mean, if you just look in, I mean, look at this. It looks almost like you got it from a textbook. Sharp 2, sideways 4, alternation. So that's why basically I struggle to see that. Yeah, so exactly because of that. Also 2 sideways, 4 sharp, of 3 alternation there, so it just looks good. Also, take a look at American Airlines in the meantime. Let me know if you have any further questions on Bitcoin or anything. EWFAL. It's not good. Yeah. After starting a 3, I mean, not the best looking chart I've ever seen, I have to be honest. I mean, I would if I was you, I would try to pick different stocks, and trust me, there's a lot of that are better than this, but monthly. Well, a monthly looks. Nah. I see this more as an ABC, to be honest. ABC, and then I wouldn't be surprised to see A, B, C. So no, I wouldn't be that bullish, to be honest. So it looks so simple. Well, you do have a point, but you have a point, but you don't have a point. I would stick to this, to be honest. I think also last week you were more bullish than me, saying that, I don't know if it was you or someone saying that we would have gotten further upside. I was more on the bearish side, so which so far would have paid out. But I mean, in terms of pure trading, yeah, there will be a big difference in terms of pure trading on the two counts. I would more being. I like this more, to be honest. So I guess. See, this will be a situation where in a market we will be against each other. But I guess we'll find out. Yeah, it had a lot of volume May 2020 because of COVID. That's why, but I don't see it as bullish, to be honest. I just see it sideways. And it's been moving sideways. I mean, if you think about it, from IPO till today, it's actually on the negative. What about the S&P? So the S&P is a bit naughty. Unlike the Nasdaq and the Dow, which is a bit annoying. So I had a count trying to come up with this, but to be honest, I mean, if this was correct, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, we would have a bottom in place basically now, if I was correct. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3, 4, 5. Yes, if I am correct, we bottomed. Which it could be. It wouldn't be the first time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 5. So I guess we'll find out. But I mean, I don't particularly like it because of many things, such as I struggle to count this move up as 5. also this. Yeah, as I was saying, I don't like this. This is basically as large as this, so no. One thing that it could be, let me check though. One thing that it could be, and it's still valid, it could be a leading diagonal. We could turn out to have a leading diagonal. That's something that could potentially happen. So we could get this. That's possible. That's the only bullish scenario. Otherwise, as you said, Hamed, I do support your idea for the downside. But the thing is, yeah, I mean, I would stay open to the possibility of the diagonal, mainly because of, if you take a look at the Dow Jones, which I shared a trade on the Discord a few weeks ago, which would be in profit. I mean, it is in profit right now. It was a short, something around, basically like this, if I recall, something basically like this. This looks much better. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See if I can. Yeah, as you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, A, B, C. The Nasdaq also is. It looks a bit better, as you can see. 1, 2, and 1, 2. It looks better as a 1, 2, 1, 2 setup. But the S&P just. So that's why it looks like we might get further upside in the S&P. But on the same side, we have to be realistic. So I'll be out of this market for now. Short term. Long term, obviously, it's long term. But short term, and by short terms, I mean days to weeks. Just being out. You know, if you're taking about 10 years, then buy. I mean, I'm not saying that you have to buy, because don't listen to me. Do as you please, but that's what I'm doing. So, yeah, interesting market for sure. So, I mean, it looks like, you know, we've had the shakeout. We had the let's call it crash. This looks, financially, looks like where are we going economically? So, like, finance is saying, okay, where is economics going now? And I think we're waiting on that. That's my idea of it, which obviously could be wrong, could be right. But yeah, let me know if you have questions, anything to take a look at, such as Ace. Is that an I? SI. Oh, interesting. Is this a Chinese index? Yes. Huh. Interesting. Could be one. What if this was some sort of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? What would you say? What's your view on it? Interesting. Yeah, interesting to know what's your view on it. No, it's not leading diagonal. There's no overlapping. Nope. No overlapping. It's not a leading diagonal. Otherwise, I would have marked it up. No overlap. And this One, two, three, four, five. That could be arguable. I can give you that. But yeah. I don't know your thoughts. Before we wrap this up. So yeah. Last request, guys. And I appreciate you guys coming along. As always. We should check the RSI by easily the third wave should be so important. Well, it shouldn't be, back in the days there wasn't an RSI, so you would just look at price. So I don't do that as a starting point. It's not my style. But also, we do have value readings on my wave 3. But yeah, I don't count like that, to be honest. RSI is RSI. I just look at price first. Let's see in terms of volume. We don't have volume. Great. Well, but so if, to be fair, if we have to follow your RSI, then on 5, I would expect to see divergence on the precise top of wave 5, especially of such a large trend. I'd expect to see a RSI divergence. Here, if this is 5, I don't see any RSI divergence. Which you could argue you don't see this either. But again, I'm not saying that RSI is perfect. I mean, I use RSI only as a tool, not as a method. But yeah, to be fair, according to your, I think that if you look at RSI to spot the third wave, then you need to pay attention also on the 5th. But then it wouldn't match. That's my opinion, which is also why, again, I look at price. That's what matters. Then I could say the same thing on a third wave. Then I think it would be fair to say. But yeah, that's the way I would view it. I mean, it even looks good on exponential chart. But yeah, I would expect further upside, and then down, and then up. Let me know. But yeah, I mean, and then I guess we'll wrap this up. Oh yeah, I actually showed it in the beginning of the video. And I do have a long position on it, if you're interested. I had it before the earthquake, which unfortunately happened. But yeah, I'm bullish. I said that either a 1-2 and then some sort of 1-2 again. Or else the alternate I see is a sideways wave 4. Or even this. But overall, I do see upside. Main reason is this initial move down looks like a 3-wave move. But yeah, as I said, I do have a long position, so I stay bullish. Yep. I mean, if there's any last question? Happy to. Awesome. Finally, we can agree on something. That's great. All right, guys. I think I'm gonna call it a day. As always, thanks you all for joining. It's very much appreciated. Oh, Caterpillar. But yeah, inner count. But yeah, but also I'm usually flexible on inner count. So okay, I'll do cat last, and then which I haven't looked in a long time, to be honest. Oh wow. I'll just take a look at DXY. Yeah, I did take a look at DXY. So if you want to, you can. I did it briefly. It's mainly the same 2 counts as I've always had. But you can take a look at. But yeah, it's mainly the same counts. I wouldn't. If we were in this wave 5, we could potentially get a diagonal. So I would be careful on that. That's the only thing I can say. But other than that, we can look for upside. Knowing, however, that this could also be 3, 4, and 5 in a diagonal. So just be careful on there. What I would do is I would wait for further downside developments, a larger pullback, and then eventually look for longs. That's all I'd say. You're very welcome. Thank you all guys for joining. I mean, I wouldn't be doing this if you weren't joining. So, if you have friends or colleagues that are interested in potentially this, hit them up, send them a link, send them Discord. It's free. Just join, and so that we can, I can do more of this. again, I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you. So thank you guys. Thank you for joining. Thanks for interacting. And as always, have a great weekend. Thanks for joining a lot. And I will see you hopefully next Friday. And have a great weekend.